Here's my day. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Want the bumble?
Do they have the ranch pen? The ranch pen?
Yes, they do have the ranch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to break.
My history with this school is I started it's after a year and a half. The school had been going for a year and a half, and I started in July and came on as the academic leader of the school, and I've been here ever since. So I started out as the chief academic officer, and when we moved into this building, I became principal of grades 5 through 12. My vision for the school is that they absorb the lessons of the ancient world and that they read about the authors, of the ancient world, and from that absorb the wisdom. And the greatest lesson from the classical tradition is that we're hoping to develop autonomous citizens and young people who are able to think for themselves and to direct their own lives in a way in which they feel that they're in charge. Much of what's happening to young people now is a sense that they are powerless, or that people are not respecting them. And so what we're trying to do is create students who feel as if they're in charge of their own destiny and are able to educate themselves and also direct their own behavior and be responsible citizens.
We want to be please be kind enough to share with us our topic for today. Carly.
Life in Egypt.
Excellent, life in Egypt. So, we talk a little bit about life on the Nile, what it's like to live as an Egyptian. As you know, we write the underlined parts in our Cornell-style notebook. So, most Egyptians lived as farmers on the shores of the Nile. In fact, about 70 to 80% of the Egyptian population were farmers, everyday common people. They were not part of the nobility. So Egyptians paid a portion of their crops as taxes to the pharaoh. So then we have Pharaoh, who is the ruler of Egypt. But he had absolute power over the people. And he ruled from two capitals. Egypt is unique. They had two capital cities, and those two capitals are Memphis and Thebes.
Guys, these are dying. What if I colored it brown and put like the thing like it was do whatever you think of. There's a bird in the bill.
I don't see Five. And then those little ones.
all stuck in. But that's like that's one pair.
Oh yeah, true.
What's her pair?
Well, maybe because they don't like cook anything in there.
None?
Yeah, the girls one's for girls. I think it's because girls like that in there and things like that. This is kids' So they're gonna look like little dots. Like little black dots, little brown dots, little gray dots. That's what you're looking for, little dots. Hairs count too. Hairs count too. Only count in the box.
Oh.
Only count things in the box.
Wait, let me see. One.
No.
Ah!
Only inside of the box.
Yeah, I'm inside the box currently.
Oh, I thought you were using the outside.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 3.
My name is Lawrence Staten. I'm the chair of the history department, and I teach 6th grade civics and history. I've been teaching in general for 8 years, and I've taught for 7 years. This is the beginning of my 7th year here at Washington Latin. Some of the characteristics of this school that make Washington Latin unique are first, our belief in the classical tradition. We believe that there are certain universal maxims or timeless characteristics that were first studied by the ancients that still inspire us today. So we believe in studying the lessons of the ancients and figuring out how they are relevant today. One of our school's cultural beliefs is that we are providing a classical education for the modern world. And that's the first thing I think that makes Washington Latin unique. The second thing I believe that makes Washington Latin unique is that we're a school that is very strongly also a community as well. We're very tight-knit here, and we believe that every student in our school should know not only every other student, not only in their grade cohort, but also within the school. But we also believe that every student should have an adult that they're comfortable going to, whether it's a science teacher, a history teacher, or their advisor. We believe that every faculty member should know every child, and every child should have at least one adult that they're comfortable talking to about whatever's going on in their life.
And then like you just text it, and then 2 seconds later you go.
That's a barbecue chicken sandwich, okay?
Josie, they're speeding over.
That's fine, you don't have to. I just want to know.
Yes, I do feel that this is a high-quality school. I know that because everyone is really supportive here. The teachers are great, the students are great, and it challenges you in a way that I haven't really been challenged before, but it's not super difficult, so it makes you want to learn.
I feel that Washington Latin is a high-quality school, and there are a couple of reasons how I know that Washington Latin is a high-quality school. One is the academic performance, both grades in terms of report cards, as well as the test scores on the statewide tests that students take. I also feel that, unlike other schools, the achievement gap isn't as wide at Washington Latin as it is at other schools. I also feel that Washington Latin has quality teachers. I think that these are teachers that not only come finishing college just because they want to teach, but these are teachers who really love the subject area that they are teaching, who have studied in the subject area that they're teaching, so much so that they're creating their own textbooks. And then I think the other piece about Washington Latin being a high-quality school is that it's a wonderful community for the students. I know there are many schools in DC where the focus is just academics, but Washington Latin focuses on the whole child. And I feel it's academics, it's sports, it's theater. You know, the school really focuses on supporting the entire child.
I could probably find it now.
Eastern Market and Acosta is right here. Logan, Eastern Market is down there.